Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today is Friday Freebie Day. This is number 202. So again, we are having a look back on to some of the previous Friday Freebies we've done, because obviously we've done 200 of them, and we're doing like a little you know, a refresher, maybe not just for the actual project, but just for what I've used in the Friday Freebie before. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you this one. Now this was Friday Freebie 19, and they was with the lovely dress forms, so you've probably got this. If not, you can purchase this in the set of 4, like the month, like you get 4 Friday Freebies in the Etsy and the Ko-fi shop, so you can go back and pick this one up as well. Beautiful, love it. I'll link the video down below, and I'll also link the Friday Freebies down there as well for this one. So I thought I would do the dress form again, and I'm loving it. So I've made a few bits and pieces so you can have a look, give you a couple of ideas, and then we will make something with this. So I've got 3 little dress forms. Now you can have these separately, so you can cut them out separately. You can actually cut the dress form out if you want to. Now we've got 3 different papers, so I'll put the paper in this one and the back of that one. We've got the back of that one and in this dress form, and in the back of there and in this dress form, so they sort of mix and match. And then I've just got them into like strips of them down here, which you obviously can do well whatever you like with, but loving them, absolutely loving them. And of course I have another one for the Ko-fis, my lovely Ko-fi supporters, and this is in some beautiful sort of vintagey colors, which are gorgeous. So I'm going to show you, I have made something out of this one, and I have made a couple of bits and pieces out of this, but we will be doing this one today. So let me just quickly show you this lovely big bundle I have. Right, this is the Ko-fi one. So look at these are the 3 that I've done for the Ko-fi, and I've cut them up, so I've cut them apart. So the first one I have done, now I've used my flowers from, this is from the perfume bottle one, so I've got the flowers from that one. I've popped a little necklace on, some little pearls and a little bit of bling on there, a little bit of cheesecloth, and then I've just printed on the back with one of, it's the paper pack 4, I'll link that underneath as well. Loving it. This one I've just added a lovely little bit of fabric on there as a skirt, a little flower on there, and one of my words and phrases, which is be yourself. Little bit of a blingy necklace. Now on the back of this one I've actually popped a little pad of paper. I've taken the strip that's at the bottom of these, added like a little belly band, and then I've made a little notebook with a little flower on. I've just sewn it across the top, and then you take your back piece and slot that through there, and that will just hold on like that. So that can be in a floating thingy-majiggy in your journal, or just sitting on your desk, or popped in a pocket. You can sort of like paper clip it to one of your pages. Beautiful, loving them. I just love these, and it's a really nice chance for us to have a little play, isn't it? It's like little dress up of our little dress forms. And this one I've just popped one of these bows that I've made ages ago, and then I've just popped a little ball pin with a little bit of that what's it, the little thing at the bottom that I did, just into a little dingly dangly. And on this one, oh, I sewed on a little pocket, a little bit of netting on there. That's the bit of the band that I did, that's the word I'm thinking of. And then just one of a random one of my journal cards, and that will just sit lovely. So love those. So that's what I've done with the Ko-fi one. So they are just beautiful. Let me pop those out of the way. I've done these ones, so I've used the book paper because I've been using quite a bit of book paper lately. So these are beautiful toppers, I think. We make lovely toppers for your journals. And these are some flowers from the teacup, the floral teacup set. I'm not sure whether I showed you those. I will have a look. I'm not quite sure. So that's pretty. And then I've got a little diamante necklace on there. This one is just got a little dingly dangly. It says kindness on a bow. I've actually made a hole either side of this one and tied it around the middle before I sewed this onto the book paper. So I think that looks really pretty. So fabulous. And then this one, I have made this one into a little pocket. So I've just made a little slit in that. And then before, you know, I didn't stick the whole thing down. I just sewed it down. And then you've got a little gap in there. So you can pop in your little journal cards or little envelopes or whatever you'd like to pop in there. So love it. Look at them. They are fabulous on the front of a journal, aren't they? Beautiful, a nice big envelope. I think they are lovely, especially if you're doing a sewing journal, because you could do that as well. So I'm going to pop those to the side. This is the one we're going to be doing today. So this one, I've got a little hidden paper clip. It wouldn't be a Friday freebie without a little paper clip, would it? So I've got some little dingly danglies. This has got one of my shrink plastic flowers on, which are lovely. So that's just a hidden paper clip like I normally make. I'll pop the link down to the little shrink plastic flowers, but look at this. This just comes out like that, and I just think they're so lovely, and it's just nice and thin and lovely to go into your journal, which is beautiful. So I've just used, oh, this is the teacups. Did I show you? I'm going to have a little look. I'll just show you. I'm not quite sure. I know they're on Etsy, but I'm not quite sure whether I did a flip through of them. So I just thought that looks beautiful on there. A little bit of lace, little bit of bits and pieces under there, a little bit of sparkly just stuck on there, and the same with these ones. I've got a little bit of velvet underneath, little flower and a little bit of stickles, and again on this one, beautiful. And then on the other side I did print onto one of my grungy papers, so you don't have to print on the back, but you can just leave it plain white. And then I popped that little sort of like belly band down the middle, and then I've just done a little journaling spot with a little bit of coffee stain paper like that, and just popped that in like that, so it, and then it can sort of like concertina up. But I just think that's beautiful, lovely, lovely. So we're going to make this one today like that, and that just goes on there to hold it closed. So let's put that there. Now I have cut out some of my little flowers. That's an extra little band that I've got. So these, I have been doing fussy cutting. Love it. Love, love, love. Look at these. Aren't they just beautiful? Now I do have them here. I've started cutting them up, so I'm sure I showed you, but maybe not. But these are the cut. They are in 3 different sizes. So you've got, I can't remember, I think about 36 different styles in 3 different sizes. But they are just beautiful. Look at that. Let's just have a quick flip like this. Got little strawberries on there as well. They are just stunning. Look at these lovely little ones. These are fabulous, aren't they, for little clusters on the top. These are some of the bigger flowers. So more teacups. So they're the ones like that. You get more, but I have just cut them all up in here, which are lovely. And they actually do go. I've got the papers here because I was using these earlier. The papers, the backing papers which go with the perfume bottles. These, I've tried to do it so they all sort of like match it in as well. So you can use the same backing papers if you purchase those for these as well. And I think they are lovely. So it all mixes and matches. So if you've got one, you can use them all like that together. So that's that bit. So showed you all of those. Got these bits ready. I've got some little flowers. I've got the little band, and I've got the piece that's cut out like that. And again, I've printed on the back with my grungy paper because I think it works quite well. Got little bits of fabric, so just pick up whatever you have at home to hand. You can use little odd bits of paper if you want to as well, to embellish. So what I am going to do, I'm just going to fold them down that little line. Make sure I've got that on the end there. Just line that up and score down there. And we'll do the same on this one. You can use a scoreboard if you want to, but you know, you can just fold it like that. Fold it down There we go. So what I'm going to do, I do like this one. I love this fabric on the front of there. The fabric look is not real fabric. Like that. So obviously you can open it up like that, or you can bend it this way and have that one at the front and open it up like that. So it all depends which one you like, but I love this one. I think that's beautiful. So on this one I have rounded the edges, the little corners, because I do like that. So I'm going to just do it while they are folded up. I'm going to pop it onto, take me a little bit out of there, pop it onto the large one and just snip the little corners. Oh, snip that down. There we go. Nice and simple. Look at that. That lovely. I'm going to give it a quick little ink around the edge. And then you can start playing and you can just embellish these as much as you like, or leave them as they are. They are beautiful as they are. You could just pop a little bow in the middle of these. Add a little skirt. It depends. You can go over the top and decorate them, but I just think they are fabulous. Really, really lovely. And then if you've got your Friday Freebie 19 way back, got to be at least 4 years ago, hasn't it? I did those. So there we go. That's that all done. Lovely. So now we just need to pop some pretties on. So these are the flowers from the teacups. Now I did put a teacup on there. I wasn't quite sure whether that would work with a teacup on, but I think it really does. I think that works really well. Like this. So I've got this beautiful little teacup which I'm going to pop onto there because I think they look so pretty. We've got some flowers, not quite sure. I think that goes quite well, doesn't it? Like that. So nice little flowers, but again you can pop little bows or whatever you like on there. I've got some little bit of blingy. I like this fabric. This is like tulle, isn't it? It's a bit like tulle with a few little sequiny bits in it. So I'm just going to pop it underneath, not that you can really see it too much. I might have a little bit of this. Or do you think that might go with that one, mightn't it? Actually, that looks quite nice. We have a little bit of shiny. Let's have a little bit of shiny. Let's just cut this off. Oops. Right, I've got my glue gun. I'm going to just pop a little bit of glue gun glue down there. Oops. I'll call that up like that. Not that you really see much of this because it gets covered up, doesn't it, with a little fussy cut. I'm going to just stick that down. Actually, I haven't inked the edge. Let me just quickly go in here and ink the edge. Like that. There we go. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Where should we pop you? Just like that. Going to just move that just up a little bit. A little bit more glue. Oops. Find your fingers with your glue gun. That's better. I just want to sort of see it poking out the top a little bit. A little bit of glue on here. And just pop that just down there like that. We can go in with a few little bits of blingy bling in a minute. Probably need to pull that out a little bit, but that's lovely. So that's our first one. And then we've got this little bit. Now what else can we put on here? We could pop a tiny little bit of lace on here, couldn't we? Let me just trim that bottom piece off. There we go. Can you see that underneath? Not really. Let's add a little bit of this underneath it. Little wrinkle up. So yeah, another one to get your little scrap bits of, oh god, I just pulled it apart. Your little scrap bits of fabric out. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck to it. Let's pop that there. There we go. We can see that a little bit better, can't we? Let's just, oops, go. That can stick on there. That can stick on there. And then where's our little flower gone? Our little flowers are beautiful, aren't they? They are very sort of, these ones look very sort of vintagey. Oh, look at that, that's beautiful. Little bit of glue along there. I'm just using glue gun because it's quicker. It's quicker to dry. Just while I'm doing the video. There we go. Lovely, lovely. What should we do with this little pink one? Oh look, these are the same flowers that were in the little teacup, aren't they? So let's just ink a little around the edge. Pop that on. I quite like that on its own actually, but maybe I'll pop a little bit of this on. Oopsie daisy. So yeah, I'm hoping I've given a few ideas, especially with the book paper, because I'm just loving the book paper. I hope you saw the book paper little feathers I did, because they are just lovely. And I made the little prayer feather as well, which is so lovely, and I think they are just beautiful. I didn't actually know what a prayer feather was or what the meaning of it was until I sort of researched it a little bit, and it's just amazing. So I hope you saw the video. Prayer feathers mean they're given to you as a gift, and they mean healing of the heart, which is, I just think it's fabulous. I think it's such a lovely, lovely thing to give somebody. So I will pop the link to that video down if I remember, but it was yesterday's or the day before's video, so it should be there. Look at that, aren't they just lovely? Now again, you could probably sew around this, which would look quite nice as well, but I'm going to pop that like that, and we are going to, actually what I'm going to do, we're going to turn this over and we're going to do a little belly band. Now I'm going to do, I think I'm not going to do it like that because they tend to fall out, but you could have it, it's the same length as this, so you could have 3 little belly bands on there. But again, I'm going to do the same as the other one and just pop it down through the middle, and then we can just slot the little piece of concertina paper in through there, and the rest of this we can make a little paper clip. So let's just go all the way down like that. Perfect. Now where's my glue? Take this off gently because it's pulling it out. There we go. I think that little hole has got a bit too big. It's sort of like coming in and out now. Okay. I'm going to just stick that at the top like that. Is that level? Looks pretty level, doesn't it? Snip that off and then just glue this little bit down like that. There we are. That's that bit. Now I'm going to get, do I have a piece of paper here? I've got a piece of tea stain paper, so I need it to be, let me just eyeball this, about there. So yeah, get your just a little bit of any scrap paper you could have. You might have little bits of tea stain paper, scrap paper that you've got that you could just fold up and pop in there. So I'm just going to take a piece, I'm just going to fold that into 4 so it's nice and thin. Is that the right size? Perfect, perfect. Now again, so it matches the outside, I'm going to just do the corners like that. Don't know what I would do without my little corner punch. I do like it. A little bit of ink. Need to get out another little dauber, don't I? This one's a bit worn. There we go. I'm going to concertina it, so this one needs to go that way really. So when we open it up, it does that, which is fab. And then that will just slip in there like that. And then that is just folded up inside, so it's not going to fall out. And then you can journal on this, or whatever you like to do. But the little bit that's left over, I don't think we need all of that, but I do need a paper clip. Look, I've got little feathers and all sorts of bits in there. Right, the other thing I need is a piece of paper. Here we go. I need to put my paper clip on there. I think that's a bigger paper clip than I used on this one. It is, isn't it? But never mind. That's okay. Let's fold this in half-ish. So we don't need it all, do we? Right, I'm going to push that up. I've pushed it down too far. Let's pull that up because we need that little dingly dangly bit from the top. So let's just cut that off. And I'm going to cut just a little nick at that little, just this middle one. Can you see? Just taking a little nick out of that, just so that paper clip will pop through. And then what we've got then is this little bit here to dingle dangle these off, like it makes a little loop on there. So where's my glue? Let's just open this up, pop that on there. Let's just glue that down. May not need all of that. We can cut it down to size in a minute. Let's open that up. Cut that, pop that on there. Squidge that down. Funky little paper clips. I'm liking the paper. I'm quite glad we did that now, because it all matches in. It's just got like a strip of the same papers that we used in the dress forms. So let me just cut this down. Really don't think it needs to be that long, which is the biggest bit. And just cut that down. I'm going to open that up like I do. Just make a little notch out of there. Round this off. Let's go for the middle one. Will that fit? Nope, that won't fit. That will. Won't go in there because I've got the paper clip inside. So it won't go in that little gap. There we go. That's our little paper clip. So that is just a little one we can pop on there. And that just sort of like holds it together. So again, you can have it from the side if you want to, but I quite like it from the top, like that. And then, did I make the little dingly danglies? I think I might have. I've got a few little beads here. And I need, what do I need? I need some jump rings, don't I? There we go. Let's take a couple of little jump rings. Just need 2. I need a pair of pliers, which I have here. Open these up. Now I made a little dingly here, which is, I'll show you, just a little bead and one of my little shrink plastic flowers on there, which I'm going to pop on here. Let me just close this up. Oops. There we go. And then I've got another little dingly dangly there. So again, pop on as many dingly danglies as you like, or you don't have to. If you're not a dingly danglier, if you don't like them, you don't have to add them, but I love my dingle dangles. I think they look lovely. I like all this little bits that hang off. So these are just a few beads on a piece of wire, but I just think they are lovely. Actually, I quite like it this side. There we go. Look at that. Don't they look fabulous? So there we go, guys. I just love these. Now let me just put some of this out of the way. Just like that. So that comes off. Look at that. So that can just pick off like that. That's diddly diddly. That just opens up. Now again, you can make each one of these into a pocket, or if you printed it off again, you could cut it out. So this is a pocket. You could just cut the bottom of the dress form off, and you could have 3 little pockets in there. Oh, there's so many different ways that you can do it, but I'm sure you will come up with lots and lots. But I am just loving them. So I have 2 of those beautiful ones. We have again, which is the book paper. What I did on this one, I just stuck 2 pages together just so it's a little bit harder, and I've just sewn it all the way around. Now again, you can probably pop a little bit of tea stain paper or something on the back if you wanted to use it as a big journal card, but I think these would make fabulous toppers for your journals, and then you could obviously spruce them up a little bit more. And then where we go, we've got these ones which were the dress forms for the Ko-fi. So for my lovely Ko-fi supporters, so do pop over, because these will be in there now as well for you all to print off. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you love these as much as I do. I think they are fantastic. Love. And again, this is what you will get in the Facebook group. Links are under the video. And then this is for my lovely Ko-fi supporters, which are the ones which support my channel and do help towards making the Friday freebies each week. So a big thank you to you guys. It's a fabulous help. And this is the Friday freebie 19. So do you know, have a rummage through your computer and see if you still have it. You probably do. And these are beautiful. Love them. So there we go, guys. And of course we have the lovely teacups. So if you wanted to purchase those, they are in my Etsy and Ko-fi shop. I will be using those as well and trying to get a little bit more organized over the weekend, I think. So there we go. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.